is new again, walking with a permagrin, head so high. I'm back with you and all is right. Shaking on the apple tree, ticking off the honeybees, watch them fly. It's just like we never said goodbye.
Hey guys, what's up? It's NihonTiger, and our house is still not finished here, unfortunately, but as you can see, we have made little to no progress since our last episode, and that's what we're going to do today. We're going to go ahead and finish up this jungle house. It shouldn't take too long. I have ideas on how it's supposed to be, and I have screenshots. I actually have screenshots of the finished build on my planning save file, so it shouldn't be too much of a hassle as long as we can just 3, 4, 5, and that will be that, because this will kind of get swallowed up by the edge here, I think. But let's see, I have this coming, maybe right here then. It's going to be our second little dark oak area. Actually, we're going to need to go ahead and dig this out as well. But we are still working on NeoCraft. We're going to be doing that for a while, so if that's not your thing, I apologize, but work has got to be done. Must be done. It's important. And I figured it'd be easier to get this out of the way now than have to deal with it later. I think this is one too high up. Yeah, that's fine now. Okay, so I figured we would talk about a couple things today. Actually, didn't have a topic of discussion for a while, but recent events have provided me with one, so I will happily discuss what is going on. So, while we work on this, let's talk about burnout. And before anyone says anything and starts getting worried, no. I am not the one who's burnt out. It is not me. Do not worry. I am not going anywhere for quite some time. But for those of you who do follow the YouTubes, you may be familiar with a certain fellow by the name of BWO, and he recently released a Minecraft video in which he pretty much said that he's not going to be playing on the server for a while. He's on a hiatus because he's kind of burnt out, and well, their server's been a little quiet, but he's been a little burnt out, and you know, it just kind of sparked a idea in my head. I think he mentioned it was burnt out. I can't remember exactly. It was just came out yesterday. I probably should have rewatched it. Oh, actually, it worked fine. But I probably should have rewatched it before I started the video. This video, at least. But I figured it would be prudent to talk about burning out on Minecraft, or really any game, because it's a topic of discussion, not just something that's going on for popular YouTubers, but it happens to everybody. And you've probably noticed this too with NeoCraft. We've had a lot of people come and go. We've had a lot of times where somebody will be on for I keep hitting the wrong key. Damn it. This is what I get for moving my keyboard. I moved my keyboard just ever so slightly so I could have my mic a little bit further over, and now I'm messing up by hitting the inventory key every time instead of hitting the actual, W key to go forward. First world problems. But yeah, it's easy to get burnt out on really Minecraft or any game, and I know a lot of people have been dealing with burnout, especially in Minecraft. And I had some thoughts on it. I had some suggestions for those of you that may be feeling a little bit tired of the old block and chain, I guess you could call it. See, not ball and chain because there are no circles in Minecraft. You get the joke. But anyways, what I'm doing here is I'm just building a roof. So I'm just gonna talk while I build a roof a little bit here, and then we're gonna finish back up here. We're gonna do the roof up there, and I'll talk a little bit about what I'm doing too from time to time. So, gosh, how did I have this? Screenshots? Help me, screenshots. That's That's why I took you. Okay, so those are half slabs. Okay. So I have to make half slabs too. Alright, I was just wondering about that. I was thinking maybe I did half slabs up there, and apparently I did. So I'm going to have to make some half of the slabs. Slabs. I guess I made them. I guess that makes sense too, because I would have made them so that the mobs and stuff wouldn't spawn on the roof, and I wouldn't have to worry about lighting it up, because they do not spawn on half slabs if the half slabs are placed on the bottom half, which in this case these are. So I think I had them too wide, and then the stairs. No, it's 3 wide. Okay, so it's 3 wide. 3 wide bottom slab. Oh, come on! I hate that glitch. Place, damn you! Thank you. Let's see here. Yes, this comes around. This narrows a little bit. Too wide. So we'll do this. And this may also... No, it wasn't upside down stairs. Upside down stairs would be a full block. Okay, I was just trying to think out loud here and figure out how I did this. Magic. But, yeah, burnout is a thing that happens. It happens to the best of us. It happens to everybody. It happens to me. And as far as my thoughts on some of the big YouTubers of recent saying that they're burnt out in the game, that they don't want to play Minecraft anymore, or maybe they want to play, just their own little survival worlds and not have to worry about the pressures of perhaps big YouTube-ness. It's not a surprise for someone like B-Dubs to do that, to do a video saying that he's taking a hiatus, and it's nice that he did that first and foremost. I should mention that I'm not really a super big B-Dub watcher anymore, but it's nice of him to do that, especially because it's kind of like saying, hey, I know this is a popular series, I know people ask for it, I'm not going to be making videos for a while, and I just wanted to, let you know that's, here's why it's not going to be happening. I'm sorry, but that's the way it is, and it's not a bad thing to do that. It's actually, I think it's pretty nice, because technically you don't really have to do it. There's no obligation that says you must make a video if you take a hiatus from a game, because a lot of times we YouTuber types will stop doing a series, and I'll talk more about my own experiences with that too. But sometimes we just stop doing a series and we don't give anyone a heads up that, hey, we're not doing this series anymore. You gotta go somewhere else for your entertainment. Sorry, kids. Is this I think there's a gap here. Come on. Oh, that's the one spot I didn't take a screenshot of. Damn it. Well, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna make it so there. Yeah, there's gotta be a gap there, because that's where the wall ends. So this is actually got to be over 1. But that's fine. That's fine. I will just move that ever so slightly. We'll be okay. But yes, we YouTube types do get burnt out. It does happen. And my whole thought is, if I am gonna quit doing something, I will probably let you guys know, so you don't have to worry. Be like, where is this video, Nihon? We like your series on whatever. Why aren't you making this anymore? And I'll generally try to give you guys a heads up if I'm gonna stop doing something. I think that's just a decency thing. Just from my perspective, I think it's decent to do that, to kind of give your fans a reason to to understand why you might not be doing something anymore. But for now, we will continue doing this indefinitely. And Willie has left the game, unfortunately. No, Willie! Willie, no! Now you've left me all alone. I'm not on here. He was on here doing stuff and fell a couple times, and now I am on here by myself. This sigh. Loneliness on the NeoCraft server. But I understand a bit. I've been there before. Sometimes you just gotta take a break. And really, you shouldn't be forced to carry on the series just because somebody watches it, just because you have fans and maybe you don't enjoy it anymore. It doesn't mean you should carry it on. In fact, I can give you plenty of examples of things that have gone on too far that should have been stopped as far as series a while ago. I might want to I think I have to do something with this. I'm gonna leave this be for now, but I don't necessarily like how that ends. So that might be something I fix, because this kind of butts up against the back end here. I might have to fix that. I'll have to figure out how to do that too. I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm not gonna spend a whole lot of time worrying about a tiny little part of this place that's gonna be visible only from a certain corner that you won't even be able to actually see in the finished build. So let's do this. I think I made too many. I made too many. I didn't need that many. Crap. I only need 11 to finish that off. Oh, actually, yeah, let's just plop some blocks in here. So 1, 2, 3. There we go. So that's kind of the roof that's all done, at least for this area down here. And then we've got all the shrubbery we have to do still. So I have to put up some wall supports here too. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I had to break that so that doesn't connect anymore. I'm sorry, it looks weird. I will place this block probably back here. Okay. But, oh, yeah, finishing the back. Yeah, sometimes, you know, it happens. You just have to take a break. And even TV shows take breaks. So, you know, if your YouTube videos are your entertainment, should they not be kind of bound by some of the same rules that, you know, TV does? They don't, you know, TV doesn't just say, okay, season finale is on Tuesday and we'll have new episodes of our show for you on Wednesday. You know, it's not really a season finale if you're not taking a break. And a lot of times, you know, shows take breaks to kind of recharge batteries, get the writers, you know, coming up with new ideas, new exciting stuff, new ways to take things as far as direction. So it's fine if a YouTube series takes a hiatus. They should. They really should. Every once in a while, it's not a bad thing. And I certainly hope that people don't sit around assuming it's a bad thing, because it's good to recharge. And I think maybe the video there's some other things with the video that I want to talk about later, as far as, or maybe I'll never talk about them at all. I don't really know. Just some other personal thoughts about group related stuff. And I think I've kind of talked about how groups need to work together to create entertainment sometimes. But I don't know. I don't know if I've ever talked about that, or I've talked about it. I just don't know if I'm ever going to talk about this specifically, because some of my thoughts may very much piss people off who have some sort of power, and I don't know if I want to possibly burn any bridges right now. So I will probably just keep my mouth shut for the moment. But my own experiences, I've had experiences where I have had to stop a series, and I'm just going to pause here real quick and flip around back here. Okay, yeah, that's right. But I've had some experiences where I've had to stop a series, and probably the most notable of that would be Kerbal Space Program. I got burnt out on KSP. I love the game. It's fun. It's great to watch other people play it. It's even great every once in a while to get in there and play it. But the problem was I got burnt out on that game. I got burnt out on that game badly. In part because I had to learn how to rendezvous to get to planets that were further out from, Kerbin. And unfortunately, what happened was I couldn't rendezvous very well, and therefore I couldn't build, more complex things. And I got very frustrated, very tired of it, and I basically just said, you know what, screw this. I'm gonna stop recording this for now. Maybe I'll come back to it later. And I haven't gone back to the game since I stopped recording it, to start up a series again. But I've had thoughts. If it does come back, it will come back as a modded series. I will be using the mighty power of MechJeb to help me out. Save me, MechJeb! Oh! I see him. I saw you, sir. Get out of here. Get out of here. I don't care if you're gonna not leave a crater behind. I just want you dead. thank goodness. But you know, I've definitely had days where I don't want to do a series anymore. And one of the things that you really do have to think about when you're putting stuff on YouTube is you have to kind of think, okay, what happens if I get burnt out on this? What do I do? How do I handle this? And there's a couple ways you can handle it. And I'm kind of skipping ahead here, but you know, there's a couple of ways you can handle stress and burnout and all that stuff. And actually, we'll talk about that. I probably should talk about that second. I probably should go back through some of my examples. I think that's better because that will lead into the discussion. I'm just sitting here trying to think what order do I want to take all this stuff in, because it's not necessarily easy to talk about some of these things. Oh, I need another fence post. But you know, I'm thinking about bringing KSP back as a mod series to help me kind of get back some of my mojo. And curse you, Zisto, for beating me to the punch with your modded Minecraft series. Not really curse, but oh, damn it. But you know, it's kind of a bummer because I don't want to be sitting there having people think, oh, you're just doing that because Zisto's doing it and you're a fan of his. Well, I am a fan of his, but my KSP series would ultimately be a little bit different. Is that how I had it? No, I had the stone on top because it looks a little nicer. But I may have to as well adjust some of this stuff down here. But you know, other series I've had burnout with Minecraft before. I've been very burnt out of it. I've pushed myself too far with some of my projects, and I've kind of gotten to the point where it's like, you're building and you're just like, oh my goodness, I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to take a break and go play another game. Or I didn't have ideas on where I was going to go next. There's a couple times where, especially on the old VBFS, toward the end of the server before we reset it, I was doing much fewer episodes because I really burnt myself out on some of my projects, like I built the treehouse. I love the treehouse. The treehouse is one of my favorite things I've ever built. I still miss it. I miss it a ton. But I wanted to have this huge mob grinder built underneath the treehouse, underneath the mountain it was on, and I never got to building it because I pushed myself too hard, too far, and I just kind of got to the point where I was like, I don't feel like doing this, man. This is just so much work, and I want to do it, but at the same time, I don't really want to do it, if you kind of understand where I'm coming from with that. So, burnout definitely happens. I'm going to take 3 of those dark oaks because I'm going to need this for the second part. We're going to be doing the roof of the tower next. But, yeah, I could definitely see why some of the issues on the Minecraft server, with it being basically now a single player survival just with 30 people instead of having it be like an actual multiplayer server. That is something that I've also dealt with before, and that's kind of what NeoCraft is for me, and that's fine. That's fine for NeoCraft. I do get to interact with people every once in a while, and I enjoy interacting with others. But if that ever happens to me, if it happens on another server I'm on, I will probably stop making videos because I would also probably stop making videos, I guess you would say. And I probably will if it ever gets to that kind of situation. Thankfully, on Carnage Terra, it's not like that at all. We have a very vibrant group of people who are always doing stuff. We just did a video, in fact. It seems to be up one more. But we just did a video yesterday that's going to be, maybe I want to. Oh, did I drop that? Maybe I want to leave this like this. I don't know. We'll have to. Where did that half slab go? What the heck? That just disappeared. I thought that, is it down here somewhere? That is a spooky mystery. Spooky mystery sound apparently makes a sound like that. But yeah, you know, I swear, you know, if Carnage Terror does ever get to the point where it becomes kind of me doing a second single player series, I will probably slow down, or maybe even if it gets really bad, stop doing that series for a while and just let things catch up, see where it goes. Because I already got one single player, I don't need a second one. And you know, a big part of that is because I really thrive off of other folks, having other folks around, having other folks to bounce ideas off of, to do stuff with, and you know, okay, wow, I bounced all the way over here, but just having other folks to kind of bounce chatter off of in, you know, everything really, you know. So for example, the new Carnage Terra episode, the distance LP that I'm doing with Chris and some of the guys from Full Stack Gaming, which I'm not a part of that group, so just to cut off any questions about, oh, have you left Madhouse? No, I'm still obviously with the Madhouse guys, and I'm not a part of Full Stack Gaming. And I probably, as much as it would be fun to join them, I probably wouldn't, because I'm just worried about overextending myself at the moment. I'm in a lot of different groups. But stuff like that, like the Distance LP, and just in general, like when it comes to UHC, I love team UHCs. I love that. I have come to be okay with free-for-all stuff where it's just single player, but I'm still not really a fan of it because I can do solo commentary, obviously. I just don't like, it's just not as fun for me if I'm not able to kind of bounce jokes off other people, and you know, if the jokes I'm bouncing off are, you know, just for my viewers, it's fine. It's fine, but it's not as good as having kind of that immediate feedback. It's like telling comedy to an empty room. It just doesn't do anything for me. It's not as funny if I'm telling jokes and just having a good time, and I'll grab some of these peonies. But, you know, if I'm doing stuff like that, if I'm having a good time, if I'm telling jokes, if I'm just enjoying everything, because Yatsuba, you know, enjoy everything is the tagline for that manga. It's a great series, by the way. You should read it, even if you don't really like Japanese manga too much. Yatsuba is it's wonderful, wonderful series. It's one of the few that I really keep on top of. But yeah, just having that interaction where I can kind of hang out with people and do stuff, and see if I can grow a few flowers here. But you know, just that group interaction is it's so important to me and my personality. I'm very extroverted at times. I can be totally introverted. I'm gonna flip flop here through my photos just to make sure I got this right. But I can be very introverted, but at the same time I can be like super extroverted once I get to know people, and especially, you know, if I'm hanging out with my friends, it's just like someone's got to shut me up half the time, because I'm just gonna keep on talking. Let's see, it goes there, and then 1, 2. I think that's how that goes. That looks really nice, actually. Maybe do that. Yeah, it looks cool. I like that. And then we've got some peonies. I go 1, 2, 3, and I think the flower goes here. And then for now, I'll just put a dandelion, I think, it's there. Is that how that goes? Let me take a quick look. Oh, there's yeah, I thought there might have been a block here. So there's actually another block there. That's how it's supposed to look. Because then you got the flowers. There's supposed to be a blue flower over here, but I don't have any blue flowers at the moment. I'll go grab some later, and we'll fix that up. I don't have anything back here yet. And we'll put some decoration back here, I'm sure. But we have to fix up the roof, and I'm doing something different with the roof. I'm actually going to try and make it look weathered. So first thing we're going to do to help that out is we're going to make some dark oak wood stairs go all the way around, and then we'll hopefully just try to keep this going. So let's do that, and I'll keep talking. But you know, I kind of had the feeling of burnout right now as far as series go with Grid Autosport. Yeah, you probably have noticed that my last couple of videos, I've been a little more than exasperated with the game and kind of tired of it. And there is truth that I am it is the grindiness of that game is finally really starting to wear on me. So I'm trying to kind of get it done, to get it pushed out as soon as I can, so I can move on to other things I'm a little more excited about, like, you know, Rogue Legacy, and even League of Legends. I just put up a League of Legends video today on Thursday, and if you watch the video, you can tell that I'm actually enjoying the game again. For a while there, when I was doing videos, and actually when I stopped doing videos, I was kind of starting to get a little stressed about the game, and I actually got really burnt out with the game. I was putting so much pressure on myself to perform that the game League became very unfun for me. And right around when the season ended, the season championships are going on, and right around when they ended the World Championships this year in Korea, I basically said, all right, I'm taking a break from this game. It's not good for my health, you know, to be playing this, to be stressing out as much as I am. This is horrible for me. I should not be doing this. I'm just giving myself undue pressure to perform. And so I took a break for the game from the game for a while. That's a little bit of a tongue twister, from the game for a while. Try saying that 5 times fast. But I kind of took a break, and I came back to it recently, and it's been more fun. It's been more fun to have, you know, new changes going on, especially with the Season 5 changes. That has really helped out. But it's been more fun. I've had friends playing again with me, so that has certainly helped out a lot. I can guarantee you that much. It really always helps to have friends. I should bring this with me. But bring this with me, and then put that in there, that in there. You come with me. Peonies go in there. So I'm actually using up Dry's peonies that he bought for me. So, or made, I guess I should say. But I'm actually using them up for when it's dry. So there you go. I finally have a use for them. But yeah, you know, I've gotten burnt out on games before. It's not fun. You always feel like you kind of want to get away from everything and just do something different, do something exciting. And sometimes that means you take a break for a while. Sometimes it means you take a break for a short period. But it's always not a bad thing to do a break every once in a while. And, you know, obviously when this season of this series comes to an end, I am going to be taking a small break. I'll not be doing, once I get to episode 150 at the end of season 2, I will be probably taking a small break, kind of recharging my creative batteries, I guess you could say, and then coming back strong in the future. And that's it's something that I would recommend anyone do if they get tired and burnt out by a game or art or music or whatever creative thing you do. If you get burnt out, take a break. Bands do it all the time too. I should mention that. I was talking about TV taking breaks. Bands do it all the time. Bands will, they'll take a break and then they'll come back and they'll make another album and it'll be great. And you'll be like, wow, that break really did them well. I think, Foo Fighters, a great example of this recently. Obviously, they went on a hiatus for a while. They went off, they did their solo projects. They kind of got some of the creative stuff out that they wanted to get out. And they came back together. They came out with Sonic Highways. Great album. Love it. Love it. It's probably their best work in years. Didn't really feel like, they were phoning it in or anything. So it's definitely good. I'm just going to put some of these down here. Just as temporary blocks. Temporary. Just to get through all this stuff. 2, 3. I'm going to be short on blocks, aren't I? And I think... Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I think this is the top of it. The tippy top, isn't it? Oh, there's one more block on top here. So, do that. And then... Boop, boop. And then we have the top. There we go. Top to finish it off. So let's go ahead and start throwing some of these spruce stairs in here, just to kind of help our situation out. Because if we throw some spruce stairs in here, we'll get the dark oak ones back, and we can finish things up. But yeah, burnout's bad, and there are ways to deal with burnout. Obviously, as I mentioned, you can take a break from a game. You know, that's the thing you can do. If you have no ideas, if you're getting tired of something, take a break from doing it. I know not everybody gets the awesome chance to do that. You know, if you're a big YouTuber who's kind of known for doing like Halo videos and you take a Halo break for like 2 months or something like that, people will be like, well, where are your Halo videos? No Scope Pro 720 XX YOLO. And you might get some people who will leave your channel and stuff, and they'll be angry, and they'll be like, why aren't you uploading anymore? Why are you not doing this? But the most important thing, really, to remember is that your content's going to suffer if your sanity suffers. So you always want to take care of yourself first. And it sounds like a very selfish thing to do, perhaps, but there's some truth to it. There's some truth to taking care of yourself and making sure that the content you're producing is the best content that you can make. So let me go ahead. I have some spruce blocks, but I'm going to go ahead and probably hop on down here real quick and just swap out some of these dark oak. I don't need the dark oak anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and swap them out real quick. But there's lots of things you can do just besides taking a break. You know, taking a break's a quick and easy way to do it, and it's not the only solution though. So I want to run over a quick couple other things to talk about. If you're playing something, as I remember to put stuff back, I was going to put more stuff back than that. But, you know, if you're playing something that's early access, let's say you're playing an early access game. I ran across this problem, or not the problem, but issue when I was playing Starbound. If you're playing an early access game, know the limitations of your game. Know that, you know, not everything is going to be out there at once. You're going to have to wait a while. Don't blow through everything. Save some surprises for yourself. And I think that's the thing I did with Starbound that really helped out when I was doing stuff, because I haven't done a Starbound episode in a very long time. And Fuchs is on. Hey. Oh. As I type incorrectly. Hey, Fuchs. But let's see if I can get this. Come on. Ah, damn it. It's not what I wanted. But here we go. Grab that back. But yeah, pacing yourself, very important, especially, you know, pacing yourself, knowing what the limits of your game are, especially if you get in like an early access game, a game that's still in development that you're deciding to play. Don't always just rush out and be like, I'm going to do everything in this game all at once, because you're probably going to burn yourself out and you're never going to play that game again. And, you know, 2 months you're going to be like, man, I really wish, you know, I played that game some more. It was really fun. I miss it. And then you get back in and you're pretty much starting over from scratch, especially if you're on YouTube and you don't do a video in like 2 weeks. People get freaked out and decide to start unsubscribing to you for some reason. But yeah, you know, pacing yourself beforehand, knowing what your games are going to be, kind of what to expect from a game as you go through it, understanding, okay, you don't have to do everything in one video. Now, you don't want to sit around and, you know, take 20 videos to do one thing. It's going to take, you know, it should take 3 videos, but, you know, you don't have to rush through every game on YouTube just to get it done and be like, oh, I got this done. So pace yourself. It's always very important. Making sure that you are producing content that's enjoyable at a pace that you are okay with. So what else can I recommend? Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, really? I'm going to have to do the trick over here. And no, I probably won't. I could just do it from here. Okay. Stupid thing. Stupid thing. Taking time to brainstorm is another good idea. Taking time to sit down and think of ideas. Think of things that you can do. And again, this kind of goes back to my idea. You know, if you can't think of anything to do, take a break. Don't try and force it. This all kind of ties together. But if you're having trouble thinking, don't be afraid to look at what other people are doing. Just don't copy them, really. It's really, you know, the best thing to do. You don't have to copy them. You can get inspiration from other people's ideas. I get inspiration from other people's building ideas all the time. I don't necessarily copy them. You know, if I look at something and I say, oh, I like that, you know, I might try to incorporate something similar in a build I'm doing, but not necessarily the exact same thing. Or learn to put your own little twist on something if you got, you know, a building style you like. You know, figure out how to change it, how to tweak it to fit something that you're building. Those are just simple suggestions. Oh, I got a Zermbert. Zermbert, die! Die, Zermbert, die! But, you know, you often, especially in a game like Minecraft, you often have to find ways to make it compelling yourself. It's not gonna jump out at you in open, you know, an open world kind of game where you can do anything you want. You gotta, that's really the name of the game with Minecraft. You gotta think of what you're gonna do. You gotta come up with ideas. You gotta come up with ways to keep yourself entertained, because the game's not gonna entertain itself, you know, entertain you itself. It's not gonna sit there and be like, oh, well, you should do this. It's gonna be, all right, well, here I am. I'm waiting for you to do something, Nihon. And then you're like, I don't know what I want to do. Maybe I want to make a sandwich maker or something. I don't know. The game's not going to sit yourself for you, so you're going to have to figure it out yourself. So I'm filling in there, and then we'll put some more birch down here to start with. Probably just do this for a bit. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should do, because I think what I was going to do is I think I was going to make stairs that went up, and I was going to have this be like, I guess put stairs here for now. Yeah, that's actually not too bad. And this will just be a flat floor for now. Oh, come on. Come on. You can fix this later, but this one at least have this interior set up a little bit. Yeah, you're going to have to, especially in Minecraft, figure out your own ways to entertain yourself, and that takes some time, it takes some thought, it takes some skill to be able to sit around and think of things and come up with exciting ideas maybe other people haven't done yet. It's not going to be easy, but it'll be worthwhile if you can do it. Really, what else do I want to say? Don't force things to get done immediately. Yeah, it kind of ties into everything else. Don't force yourself to kind of do something if you're not feeling it. That's a very quick, very easy way to end up in burnout town. Is just to be like, I gotta do this because, you know, everyone else is doing it this way, and I gotta do it, and I gotta learn how to do this now. That's like the easiest possible way to get yourself burnt out, is to just put so much stress and pressure on yourself to get something done that you don't quite get it done the way you want it to. And then there's a zombie. Oh, stupid lag. I thought I got away from him. Damn lag. But yeah, really, that's about it. So if you get burnt out playing Minecraft, if you get burnt out doing something, just take a break. Don't be afraid to take a break. Don't be afraid to walk away for a little bit. Ooh, I forgot to put these up here. Oh, crappy crap. Where did you shoot me from? Where are you shooting me from? Oh, right over here. Okay. Stupid thing. There we go. And yeah, really, that's about it. So we have all but, and we'll finish this up right now. We've all but finished the exterior and started on the interior of this house. I might weather the roof. I like how this looks up here. I think this looks really nice. I may also want to make some changes to how I have that pattern up there. I can do that anytime though. But it's looking very nice. I'm very happy with it. So with this done, I think I will take my leave for now so I don't burn myself out talking all night. But there's this, heard that. I heard that. Heard your skeleton. I think I will take my leave. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Next week will be a video, a very special Christmassy time video, and probably be the last NeoCraft episode of the year. So as always, good luck, good mining, have fun, and I will see you guys next time here on the NeoCraft server. I'm gonna shoot that spider.